In ancient times, the sacred mountain was sealed by the dwarf deities with 5 powerful.
Let's skip that boring part and let's dig into business. I need your help.
Hey, where am I? This is a bit different from what I visited earlier.
Hey, come here quick.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
How dare you to interrupt my story? I am the mountain.
Well, as I was saying, this is the Misty Mountain and has two things about it. One, it's filled with golds and diamonds. And there is some kind of weird magic.
What was the last part?
Instead, you can mine any dwarf streams, and all you need is a pickaxe.
Any dwarf streams?
Ah. 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 Why does it keep happening? It sucks so much. I just bring all the energy like the good morning, afternoon, how you doing? Welcome to the show, and nobody can hear it. Hey, welcome. How you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're feeling fantastic. I'm doing well. And we've got some cool stuff to talk about. Let me go over the beginning. Let me go over the top. So, first of all, welcome in. Today it's Wednesday. It is our Lucky Minus show, the stream we do every Wednesday to make a recap on everything that we're doing, to give some of the news of the upcoming stuff and things we're working on. And today, not this week, we'll be talking about the MLP updates, which include, of course, the weekly statistics on our liquidity pool and how the token has performed over the last week. Also, we will be talking about, and this is where I got stopped, about the Misty Mountain, the bug that we found, actually that Fred found, that was a complete and exhaustive digging through bugs that could be happening, and Fred got his wizardy going on and he found out what it was, and it is fixed. And we've got also some news to talk about because we're going to extend the competition. We'll talk about in a second. Also, like Play Game for Fun is doing right now, you can type in !LFM and fill it up that form, as you will be eligible to become one lucky miner, which is going to give you a chance to win sand, and we will be trading that sand for MLP, so you could be earning MLP. So when you fill it up, make sure you put your abstract wallet address in there. I had a whole script in my head of what we're going to talk about. Okay, and I think we can start with that. We'll just go with the flow from there. So, welcome in everyone. I hope you're feeling fantastic. I was greeting everyone at the beginning. CRP Monster, Play Game for Fun, Fred and Ferd. I hope you're feeling well. Hope you're feeling awesome today. If not, I will try to make your day better as well. Getting started, let's start with MLP. I'm here at the bingo card. I was just giving a quick look on to see the possibilities. So as we know, we have the horizontal row 1, which horizontal row 1, so it is this one. It has been claimed. Now, it can only claim This cannot be claimed more ever during this bingo card, and there's only one line that can be claimed per week. We'll drive shortly, but maybe manage to be a lucky miner. Play game for fun. It's always a chance to be a lucky miner. And maybe you are taking a stop when you stop driving, or you're just taking a rest, drinking some coffee. And I was going through here the badges, the bingo badges. The badges, by the way, for those who don't know, you can earn those. Some of them are seasonal and some of them are permanent. So, for example, this one, Gold Staker. This is semi-permanent. As long as you're staking, you have this. If you unstake your tokens, you lose it because you're not staking 50 MLP tokens, for example. That's the plan if they fix my lorry. All right, let's hope they do. For example, top 50 trader. This is a recurring badge, so you achieve this badge every month. You have a full month to get it, so I would say for now it's rather easy. Top 50 trader. For example, the ones I don't have. Protocol beginner, generate $1 in fees. That is not that hard. $1 in fees, it's probably $300 of trading back and forth. So very much achievable. This one, power trader, complete 100 trades. Also achievable. I've got this one, it's a baby whale. Stake 100 MLP tokens. And the last one would be top 10. So if right now you're able to get $1, you probably get the top 10. And you have to do that through 100 trades. So this one, very, very achievable. But I was looking into some I don't have to do anything. I'm just going myself automatically. So I feel like this line, the diagonal, I have this, top 50, I have the baby whale. Depending on what's going to be revealed in 2 hours and 33 minutes, it's going to tell me if I'm on a good track to make this line. Now also, beginner, you have this, you have the protocol contributor, $100 in fees. That kind of seems a little bit excessive for as we are right now. Who knows, in 1 year, maybe $100 in fees will not be that much. And yeah, and if you want to have a full bingo card, you will need to have all of these badges. Of course, right now, they rather feel a little bit hard to accomplish, but as we go by and we add more badges, some of them will be seasonal, some of them will be permanent, it will become a little easier, but also harder because there's more badges. Right now we have 42 badges. I've got myself 16 out of 42. So for me to earn a full bingo, it means that the bingo card seed would have to be exactly the 16 badges I own. Now we did an update here, which is to display the prize pools, the live update of the prize pools. So you can see that if you complete yourself a bingo line, the prize is 1.59 MLP right now. And if you complete a full bingo card, you earn 7.06 MLP. This gets added every week, so if there's no winner on the line this week, or it's not claimed, it means that next week when we add prizes, they will be adding up to here. So this is kind of refresh every week. I do expect the bingo line to be earned every week, while the full bingo prize, I do not forecast to be earned this month. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But the goal is to have this as some sort of jackpot, that when someone does complete it, there's already a big chunk of MLP here. And it could be, let's say, 7, so probably 2 more weeks, let's say this grows into 15. Let's say next month it grows into 30 MLP. And as time goes by, and hopefully the price of MLP also will go up, this prize pool becomes even more and more attractive. I don't know when it will be won, but I hope that when it's won, the jackpot in it feels like a real jackpot. If not this, the next one or the next one, but as the protocol keeps growing in every single aspect, this also will follow by. You can register your bingo. If I've also updated this, if you're not able to get registered, now it tells you why. So I'm gonna try myself. And it says that you don't have any completed lines or a full bingo card yet. You currently have 7 badges and 9 positions. You currently have 7 badges and 9 positions have been revealed. I'm not sure if this is well written. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I have 9 badges. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know what I mean with 7, but okay. Complete at least 1 line to register. At least bottom line, what it's trying to say, it's correct. Now there's the claim line bingo, and there's the claim full bingo prize. How does this work? This is, of course, I cannot have the website to write itself on the blockchain and then have all of this. So this is sort of semi still in alpha. What do you mean? Hey Bitfox, how is it going? In alpha season, you mean? But yeah, this is sort of, it's an ongoing process as we get to flush out all the bugs and we have this just top notch. But it's going there. It's going at a good pace, I believe. So when you register your bingo, it tells right here that it gets registered. So at least that, it gets locked down. It tells which wallet address one, and myself. For example, this, what I see, you don't see this, which is the registered winners, export CSV. So this is sort of an admin. The website is in alpha. It is. Probably at this stage, it's like a beta. I don't think it's in alpha. It's already a beta. It's working. We can do stuff. Everything that we want to do, it's already doing it. We can, of course, get it every day better. And that's what we will do. Now, what I was saying is, maybe better. So what I was saying is, when I get a winner, or when someone does register the bingo and it does get something registered here, I'll be able to export that, see myself, the winners, and I'll copy the address and add to the smart contract address, which I can show right here. I think it was this one, code, MLP bingo claimer, perfect. So what I'll be doing is, I'm going to set claimant here, which is to set the wallet address that can claim this. By the way, I think I'm missing the chat box. I am missing the chat box. Okay, perfect. There we go. So you already surpassed TSB by dev status. Not sure, but okay, I'll take it. So here I'll be setting the claimant address, and when that is done, when you click on this button, which will be claim line bingo or claim full bingo, so there's two. This one is for the bingo claimer, this one would be for the line claimer. They're pretty much identical, they just serve as different prize pools, let's put it this way. You can claim, basically the button will tie up to this claim, and you will be able to claim your prizes, just like that. So super cool, I love to see this, it's a live tracker. The cat wants to be in the stream as well. Planji, look for it. Come here. I think you'll be able to see it on the background, maybe. Oh, there it is. Hey! What's up? Got the door open so they can visit. Coming back here, so we've got all of that. We've added some new badges. We've got the Pengu badges, let's put it this way. No. We've got added some Pengu badges, which I think will be really cool since we're in Abstract, and Abstract is built by Iglo company, which is the Pudgy Penguins. So have something related to that here, it makes a ton of sense. And if we're able to migrate also to Sandchain when it gets live, and we are able to deploy a bridge smart contract and have some MLP over the Sandchain and do the exactly same thing, you got your first Pengu badge? Let's freaking go. By the way, the Abstract badges, they give a lot of experience boosts when getting your experience points over your Abstract wallet. Just to give that little note. So when we're able to go over Sandchain, then we can add some Sand badges as well. So right now on my personal account, I got myself a hatchling on ice by MLP with 100 Pengu tokens this season. Pretty easy to get it. Like this is $1 worth of Pengu. We can see here on the available badges, we've got all of these, and that was added on Little Penguin, Pudgy Penguin, Iglo Guardian, and it was really fitting to have Ice Age as this one. So, nailed it. I don't think we have anything new over here for the time being. For the staking rewards, we can see that API right now it is at 5.39%. Remember, when we started this, like 1 month ago, it was pretty much 1 month ago, this was at 0%. And everyone was like, whoa, 0%, that's not like a really interesting API. And I told, this is based on real revenue. It's based on the fees that the protocol generates, the buybacks, and it will grow from 0 to there. I think it's way more sustainable than actually having. Sorry, my cat is right. Lately, it's just been eating nonstop. I've been counting the amount of times he goes to eat, and he eats like 7 to 10 times a day, and he's getting super fat. And I don't know what to do with my life. Either way, that was completely off topic. So when I was saying that, from the API started at 0%, and this is based on real revenue feedback. So it comes from the fees that the protocol generates. 100% of them, they will go back into the protocol. And instead of having, for example, like we saw on Sand at some point, they released some staking programs. And I remember at the beginning, it was like 500%, something like that. Put my cam in the gym. I would. I don't have a gym, Yannick. How is it going? I need a treadmill here, a cat treadmill. He does like to play. I have to play with him more often. So instead of starting like with 500% and bring such a massive dilution to the ecosystem, and everyone just can get a lot of tokens and just dump into the market, this way, I feel like it is way more sustainable, and it shows a more real type of growth. So starting from zero, it is not that interesting. Everyone's just like, boo, that is no good. But coming from there 1 month after and seeing it being really stable and growing from here at 5. Let's round it 40%, that's a really good API at the point we're in. So I'm really happy with the amount of API we're able to build within 1 month. I feel like this is a major success milestone we've hit. If we can keep it up at 5% stable, like let's say we go lower 4, we sometimes will go to 6, but overall the average would be around 5. That is really, really good sign of maturity, let's put it this way. If we can grow and then stabilize around 7, 6 and keep from that, I think that's a real number from business, how they work in real life. Export does the same and has a really healthy grow. Well, they know how real businesses work. Maybe it doesn't look the shiniest thing ever at the beginning, but as it goes by and it shows maturity and shows that it's sustainable, it can be lower, but at least it's sort of predictable. It creates a sense of safety as well, as this has been, let's say, 1 year from now, and it's been stable 5-6%. People can sort of assume that there can be this amount of price growth or this amount of price stability with this sort of API. So that also brings new token holders. It attracts new members to be in the community and to hold MLP, to stake it, as they see and we have data to back up how stable the protocol is and how it's been operating and working through the past 12 months. And that is already a really nice data. So coming back here, the leaderboards, I have to check what it is because we have the individual leaderboards. For example, this was updated like 15 minutes ago. It's all good. When I go to the global, for some reason it's showing 0 transactions. I try to force refresh. It doesn't want to. I go over Pengu. It's updated 9 p.m. So this was, I don't know. I have to check what's happening. Sometimes they do give these sort of bugs. I'm not sure if these could be because of the Cloudflare bug that was yesterday that kind of impacted the whole internet. You know, AppScan and EtherScan, they have to go through these Cloudflare type of checkup. So if that was affected, it could also be affecting here because we're using the abstract API to go through off the transactions. I'll give it some discount. I did not change anything, so I assume that this will become stabilized soon as we've got the API back working. More stuff that we can talk about here. Okay, so for the weekly recap, let's go over here. Profile. Let me check here real fast. Here we go. Perfect. So we've got the weekly MLP liquidity pool stats on Abstract Chain. So from last week, the stats we had on our Ethereum pool, we had 0.62 and we had the growth to 0.64. If we even look today, and this was posted like 2 days ago. Damn. My cats will be like, you're streaming? For real? Let me try to bug you out as much as we can. Okay, so here it is. If we look at right now, for example, we can see that pooled Ethereum, we're at 0.67, literally 0.67. So even 2 days ago, this is already outdated. But going back 2 days ago, we went from 0.626 to 0.64. That's going up, it's growing. 88,000, going all the way to 96,000 on Pengu. That's a good growth. On Bitcoin, there was a growth, but very, very slim. We already have a lot. Like, we started Bitcoin pool with 1,500 tokens. Right now, this is 3 times bigger. Appster, it went up to 213, and USDC did go down by about $60. Let's put it that way. So overall, I think it's a really balanced growth overall. Market is not good right now. It is not good, but I don't feel that way for us. For us, we can see it here. That's how we are, I think, compared to how overall the market is responding. And this is looking at USD price. If we look into Ethereum price, we're actually doing really good. In Q5. Q5 is always the best Q. But if we look in Ethereum prices, we're actually doing pretty okay. Since we've launched, this has gone up 64%. So 64%, we're doing good. We're doing really good. Goes, how is it going? Welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. And I sure hope that they will have, I read some posts somewhere that Bitcoin will eventually come to abstract chain, and I cannot wait to have MLP also with the liquidity pool with Bitcoin. That would just be really, really good. And if we know that USD price could be going up and down, but if we're gaining strength against Bitcoin, for me that's a really good win. It's the only win we need. When Bitcoin goes up, MLP having a strong pair with it will follow, and will bring all the other tokens. So it creates a nice balance. Hey Ian, how is it going? Hello, 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 welcome. So we're just doing the weekly recap on the MLP token. By the way, everyone that joined in, type in !LFM if you want to be a lucky miner today. We were just finishing the weekly recap regarding MLP token. I was just saying that this is coming like really, really solid. You see this huge candle that happened yesterday? This was because one of our LPs. It was not one user that decided to buy all of these tokens, no. This was just solely because Appster, let me show here. This token, this is the mascot of Abstract. It's like, they have pudgy penguins, it's a lot of different penguins, and Appster is one of them, and it's the Abstract mascot. So, as you can see, this candle that went from 0.52 all the way to 0.73, that was like a 20 Ethereum buy that produced this candle. So $60,000 more or less that was bought into one single candle. That produced also this candle because we have MLP with Appster. And what it did, when it went up on the other one, it went also up here. And then it rectified, so it went all the way to 1,740. If I go into USDC, I think it's easier. So it brought us from this point all the way up here. And then this was the liquidity pools adjusting themselves. So you got all of this was sold to get every different liquidity pool to 51 cents. Now, Ethereum has been going a little bit down. As we can see, there's also a correction here on the price of Appster, which kind of matches our correction as well. But hey, we have some really solid news over Bitcoin for December. So I do expect that on December, the Bitcoin will perform a lot there and will also help us to drive the pools go up and the token go up with it. And also, while doing that, distributing Bitcoin candle to distribute that valuation across all the liquidity pools. So we would have more USDC, we would have more Ethereum, we would have more of all the other tokens in here. And as we get closer to Abstract TGE, Pengu will be another token that also will help us to drive the protocol up. Bull Samber, up Samber, 80 all times high Samber, maybe, who knows. Bitfox, we drive on volatility. So either we go up and down. I think we're pretty much safe as we're doing this. As this is our only, for me, okay, USDC, it's always good to see that it's being over the launch price, which was at 40 cents. This is some healthy, I'll put this healthy, but if we fall over 40, let's say it goes all the way down 20%, but we would see that on Ethereum price we would actually went up to 0.2, I would still be happy. Because with markets, there's market the market go down and the valuation of USDC go down, and then the market would go up and also the valuation on USD will go up. But when going all of these ups and downs, if we can have our ratio to Ethereum higher, when the Ethereum will also go up, it means that we have much more support and strength because we have a really nice pairing with it, and our valuation with Ethereum, which is our biggest pool, will make the price follow with it. Bitfox says Fed has to lower the rates and print so much money, so we will all have a good time in the next months. Hope so. Hope so. Things have been a little bit stale, sidelined. I think everyone kind of missed the October, as everyone was predicting, the Moonvember, as everyone call it, and it's been the opposite way, which is okay. Market is a little bit uncertain. That's why I really like MLP and this project. We don't need the prices only to go up to thrive. As long as they are just sometime going up and down and creates volatility, we're good. We're good because we're accumulating fees, we're buying back the token, we're distributing it to stakers. The protocol keeps, the flywheel keeps spinning and the protocol keeps working. And as it's working and we're generating those buybacks, it's getting stronger every day. So it's a matter of time as the protocol matures and gets more fees into it. And right now, I think we're in a very good spot, looking as we are right now. So pooled Ethereum 0.67, that is really good. Let me see if I can go over abstract. Here we'll put sort of a list on how the tokens are performing. We've been solid on the number 80s. I can see now we're on 70. So it seems like we're climbing up the rankings on tokens in abstract ecosystem. It's 29 days. I'm pretty sure that there's a couple of indicators that makes this go up and down. But seeing it, when we launch, we're like around here at the 90s, 88, around that. We'd see the multiple pools like 90 with Big, we have 88 with Pengu, we have with Abster on 82, and we have with Ethereum on 70. Actually, I'm missing the USD. Maybe USD is on a different page. Oh, here it is. That is 80 with USD and 70 with Ethereum. This is good as we keep on climbing as well. This is a good sign that the project is showing overall strength and overall growth across all the abstract ecosystem. So I'm happy with this as well. Now, I think we've talked a lot about MLP, so if you have any questions, do let me know, type in the chat so I can answer to you. Now, bringing to the second part here of the stream, oh, by the way, if you want to trade and you're looking for those, there's one thing I want to share, which is Loot. Loot, they have integrated abstract. Trading here gives you experience points, so you can, wallet manager, you can link your, where is it, abstract. You can link your abstract global wallet, so you just copy, you add it here, pretty easy to do. And while you're trading, for example, to get the badges of trading over here, for example, you have this, oh, shoot. You have the Actually Gone Nice, trading with Pengu, top 50 trader, top 100 trader. You would have active trader, seasoned trader, all of these trading badges you can accomplish also while doing on Loot. Actually, hold up. I think this creates a new wallet, and I don't think you can log in with this wallet there. Maybe you can't. You cannot log with this wallet. I have to figure out a way to delegate wallets. That would be cool. A way to delegate wallets. Because if I can do so, you can probably delegate loot account, your MetaMask account into one, and just kind of condense all the information into one, so you can earn more badges and you have more freedom to do stuff. I'll study that on how to work with delegation. There's probably a lot of things out there already. But yeah, this one will get you experience points. And if you want to create an account, it's pretty damn easy. The website is loot.gg, but I can give you here a reference link if you decide yourself to get one account here. Pretty damn straightforward. It's the referral program. All right, moving on. We've got the cool sand coin. And the cool sand coin, what did this send only to loot? Let me just give a quick... okay, I did send to everyone. Perfect. Now, we've got here the coal sand coin, and we had major problems last week to have the competition running. Now, Fred and Ferd is a freaking wizard genius that went through all the player logs to find out what was happening to everyone that was unable to get into the experience. And this was crazy to know this. So as you know, if you publish an experience yourself, you would go over experiences, you want to publish something, for example, I'm just going to do a really quick example. You would go Misty Memories. I don't know what's this one. Probably this is a test. Oh, I know what this is. It's something Fred was working. And when you're trying to publish, before you actually launch an experience, as you can see here, there's a couple of things you need to do. You need to go over experience page, map location, and asset review. When you go over asset review, it tells you assets that are ready and available and NFTs to buy. And for example here, it shows that I've got 15. This one is hidden. It's ready, but it's hidden. This one, ready, but it's also hidden. And what was happening, and okay, when you don't have this asset review done, it does not let you launch the experience. And what happened is that we had an unpublished asset on the experience, and it did allow us to launch the experience anyway. So when you're logging and you were getting the forbidden, the 403, I think it was that error, the 403 forbidden error, it was because the game was trying to look for an asset that was not published. The asset not being published, it's not public, so it's private. It cannot be accessible by the game launcher. The game launcher is public and is trying to access something that is private. It does not have access to that data. And when you were launching, on the player log, it was telling us that I'm looking for this ID of these assets, and I don't have permissions. It failed, so I'm going to retry again. And it failed, and I'm going to retry again. And it does that so many times until the launcher will say like, oh, this dude is doing way too many requests on our server. This is suspicious. This dude is doing a DDoS attack. So let's block him. And you get blocked out for 1 hour. So literally that was what was happening. But since we got no flags while publishing the experience, we were really confused on what was happening. But Fred took that time. It went through all of the player logs to find out like, what is this asset? He searched for the asset ID and he found out, oh, it was this. Initially, we thought it was because of the token, because of the... I was claiming the memorabilia. It was because of the coal coin. Maybe it was an old asset. We tried to mint a Misty Mountain Season Pass, but it was having the same problem. So it was not related to the NFT. It was not related to the asset. It got to be something else. So that was it. We found out. Finally, it's working. And with that, since the first week was really hectic and it was full of problems, almost no one was able to play, we decided to extend the competition for another week. So instead of ending on the 26th of November, so next week, we decided to extend the deadline to the 3rd of December. So you have now 2 weeks. It's like it just started. Those who were able to play and get some scores, that is good. You already got those. But if you were just, hey, finally the bug is fixed, I can start today, let's say it started today. Same thing, you've got all of this stuff also in the announcements. So you can read there, that's been posted in the announcements. Um, the rules are the same. You just post your screenshots over the screenshot tab. You must have the banner saying the final masters. You need that to include that in the screenshot. If you're not completely sure what that is, go over our Discord server. Let me put here in case you're not. Go to our Discord server. In our Discord server, go to the screenshot tab and see every screenshot there, and you'll see something common, which would be the banner saying final masters and the amount. And the amount matches also the one you have on your top screen. So that is the only thing we need to make sure it's a real score. Having that said, we've got 12 passes sold. One of the copies does not show here because it was from a giveaway, but on that giveaway, the Pickaxe Master did put 50 cents to increase the price pool. So right now we are at 600 cents on the price pool, which equals to, let me check. By the way, if you want to get yourself a pass, here's the link. There's copy sold 11 out of 13. What does that mean? How many do I have? Nope, not here. Wallet. I have 12. Okay, that is weird. Maybe I'll have to check why this say 11 out of 13 if I still have 12. Okay, maybe there's 11 for sale out of 13 because I did send one. Kind of feels about right. So there are still 11 copies to be sold if you want to participate, and this is how you can get it. The prize pool is already worth 600 cents, which have been converted to MLP. And let's say that the first time it was converted to MLP, it actually produced that now the prize pool is worth way more than originally from the 600 cents. Just to let you know how much we are into the prize pool, I need something first to tell you that, which is copying. Where did it go? 70 MLP. Copy. For some reason, it's not showing. Okay, here we go. So right now the prize pool is at 228 MLP. So pretty damn good. 228 MLP. So that is more than $100 right now on the prize pool. So 50 cents is about like what, $10? The prize pool is already at 110, 120. I also bought one and sent you that back, and then you sent me one, but I have to give it away. You really did that. Okay, Fred has a giveaway, and I heard that he's gonna do a giveaway in one of his streams. And if I must say, there's probably, if you have not, by the way, if you're not, follow Fred and Fred right here. He just typed in the chat. He's doing an amazing project with the Sandbox DAO, which is the Catwalks, the fashion show. He's been producing this show, and honestly, personally, I think that should have been the way since the very day zero of the Sandbox, which is, on my understanding, the most important thing about any environment, which is culture. And what they're doing over there with the fashion show is just bringing Sandbox culture to their maximum. Like, you cannot breathe more Sandbox culture than that. You have judges which are part of the community, you have artists from the community putting their designs, you have the community votes that will also judge the assets that are being made. There's a whole buzz around this, there's a presentation like this. For me, it just harms my heart, as this should be the way that everything related to the Sandbox should have been done. It should always been that way, which is empower the inside culture, empower the culture within. And yeah, for me, just that alone just puts this show, the fashion show, in really high regards for me. And it's coming really good, and I'm really happy that you and Roxy are putting that together, and it's working really, really nicely. So I hope that, and everyone, follow Fred and Ferd, stay tuned with what they're doing because it's really amazing. Okay, coming back here, we are at 40 minutes, so what I'm gonna do is to get a lucky miner into the stream. Okay, Misty Mountain, perfect. I'm gonna hit play. I'm gonna hit Wheel of Names, and I want to see who has filled up the form. So if you have not, now would be the perfect time to do so. All you gotta do is type in exclamation mark LFM. From there, fill it up the form. Make sure you're putting an abstract wallet to receive your prizes. And once you've done that, you'll be included here to be one of the lucky miners. Right now, I've got Play Game for Fun, CRP Monster, The Dead Fox, Go West, and Ian the IT Guy. I guess that will be for now, everyone that's participating. So I'm gonna shuffle. Shuffle 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and I'm gonna spin it. Good luck. Let's do it. Let's freaking do it. Who will be today winner? Let's get it going. And it's stopping. Let's see who gets the prize today. Will it be a CRP Monster again? Back to back? Week to week? Or will it be Ian? Yep. Ian the IT Guy, congratulations! You have just won yourself a chance to be a lucky miner. So all you gotta do is really type out, just be here, type out in the chat, let us know you're watching the stream, and choose what type of blocks do you want me to mine. And while we're doing that, I need to log in. I need to log in. Okay, that is working. Here we go. Rigged. But with emphasis on the GG. Let's freaking go. So I've got that running on the background. All I need to take out is Brave Browser. Here we go. We might do another Alpha Season 6 stream soon as well. Let's explore some stuff. But that will not be today or right now. By the way, we're kind of few today, right? I was just checking. 6, 7 of us. Is it the daytime saving that got us earlier? And people just coming now? As the usual time would be now, I guess? I'm not sure. Time savings just completely screws up my timeline. It always been like that. Alright, Cirque du Soleil, Alpha Season 6. Let's get us. Let's get us inside the Misty Mountain. I kind of feel like this is taking a little bit to load. Come on. Don't be shy. Load up. I'm gonna get you more fan power if you need. It's not loading. It isn't. I think I'm gonna try again. Okay, let's close it. Play, open the launcher. Maybe I had to do the login. Or it's not loading for you as well. I was having some troubles with the APIs on the website, so maybe that was that as well. Now that is rigged. If I cannot load, now that is rigged. Okay, initializing, validate. Okay, I'm getting there. Validating files. Feels like it's working. It's getting us somewhere. Finding server. Okay, we're on. We're on. Loading. Perfect. I feel like this is kind of new. I don't remember doing that sort of loading. Yeah, we should be there in a second. Alrighty. By the way, another thing, we've got a new Zeely sprint. You remember the Zeely quest when we were launching? We've got a new batch of quests that will go for to the ending of this month. I feel like we have come to a place that the website and MLP is already at a really good spot, but now we just need to work a little bit harder to make the message be spread across the channels. And I feel like it's starting to pick up from the statistics, from also the everyone that's been following the page and is also liking and putting shares. We're getting some traction at large from the abstract community that was... I feel like right now we would have a group of lurkers. They're still... They put the likes on the pages, they see what's happening, they're still watching from the sidelines. Like, okay, let's see how this plays out. And I guess that the first step is getting the interest out there. Then there would be people lurking into the project, like they're just watching it. Stone and iron, what an odd choice, Ian, but let's freaking do it. By the way, there's not iron, there's stone and gravel. There could be stone and dirt, which drops the iron. Which one is it? Stone and gravel? They're like the two top tier. Now I want this or this. Yeah, this is more powerful. And I want this. Fully diamond. Gravel. Okay, perfect. Here we go. Ready? Everyone watching the stream, please type in good luck in the chat for our good fella Ian the IT guy, as we're aiming to grab ourselves some diamonds. And we've been fortunate enough to get a lot of diamonds lately, so I'm happy with that. I'm gonna start with all the stones and gravels I find along the way. So let's start with this one. Here we freaking go, starting with an emerald. I love that. Come on. I'll take it. Sometimes this could be a good thing for the refiner. Gold. Let's freaking gold. Another one. And another one. By the way, anyone has got some news regarding the sand chain? I know they're doing some sort of social quest for sand points. I'm not 100% sure on what is happening or what that is, but if you're following more closely, do let me know. I would love to hear some beans. Oh god damn, that was an unlucky strike. So yeah, if you've got some news, you know, regarding the sand chain on what's up, what's happening, I would love to be updated regarding that. Oh no! That makes it 3 stone and 2 gravel. I hope that does pay out. What is this? What is this? Oh, it's silver. It looked like a diamond. It was shining like a diamond, but it wasn't a diamond. Gold. Another gold. Yes, emerald. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. No. Where was that ping from? Oh. Let's try over here. This one is hitting a diamond for sure. Look at that diamond. Emerald. Was close enough. Emerald. Oh yeah, this one's gonna be good. Silver. Damn spiders looking like emeralds. Emeralds with legs. Woohoo! Nice one. We've got 2,400 masters. That means we are already at 1 sand. Gold. 1 sand is good. Hell yeah, gold. Oh, it is a sapphire. Love it. 3,300. Let's go. Give me more. Give me more of those. Nothing. Let's try this one. And let's try this one. Silver. Touch was telling me like different. Oh, another sapphire. Let's go. That is 4,000 masters. That equals already to 2 sands. What's been your favorite strategy? Back for a few moments. Play game for fun. We just had 2 sapphires. Not back to back, but they were really close to each other. Gold. Let's freaking go. We're mining for Ian. What's been your favorite strategy? Which strategy do you feel like it's giving you the best results so far? I'm curious on that. So as I was just saying, Touch did message me, telling me about his strategies, what it's been working for him. He's enjoying this version a lot, so by the way, I wanted to give that feedback on how much he's enjoying this new version of the Misty Mountain. I think it masters to bring the OG vibes of the Misty Mountain back, which is mining, getting the drop. Here we go. We got a gold. These ones are hard to mine. Don't want to mine the wrong thing. Okay, here we go. Almost destroyed that clay. Look at the range. Okay, let's try down here. We've got more stuff. Silver. Nothing. Gold. I also enjoyed this gameplay. 30 minutes per mine is appropriate time. Perfect. But also regarding the strategy, you can go for the rolls. You can just go for the stone or for the high tier type of blocks. There's different ways you can approach this. Silver, almost at 5,000 masters. We've got 40, so that is a clay block. And then we will start doing on the refiner. Yep, nothing on this one. 5,000 is a really good place to start, I would say. So having this, we're gonna do the industrial refinery, which feels like it's doing the best. the best results. I remember past ones were like 4 hours mining. Yeah, that was kind of a lot. At least with this, you know that 30 minutes, you have a really solid chance into making it to the leaderboard or not. If not, you can try it again, it's just another 30 minutes. Instead of just grinding non-stop, like without a final time in mind. There we go, we just broke the 5,000 barrier. And this is how we get a diamond. Let's freaking go. Focus, gotta focus on the diamond. Gotta focus on the diamond. Okay, so we're going to stone. Nothing. Diamonds. Gotta visualize it dropping. Diamonds. Also tried to find magma block, but it was closed in the mountain. Yes. There's no magma blocks yet. Let's go. Emeralds. But we need the diamonds. Would it be really cool to see a red diamond finally? We haven't saw a red diamond yet, so for the first time, let's see a red diamond. I think this drops a red diamond. Whew. 2 chances left. Can we make it? Can we make it? Gold. Almost at 6. Last chance. And we get a diamond. Okay, it's good. 6,000. That is good. 6,080 masters. That is good. It's like 3 sand. 3 sand is more than 1 NLP. So pretty good stuff. Solid, I would say. 6080 divided by 2,000. That is 3.04 sand. That is not bad at all. Ian, is the wallet address you provided the one in abstract, so I can send you your rewards in that wallet? So let me check how much is this. What's sand price? Actually, I don't think I need to do this. We'll do it automatically. Ian, so this wallet address, is it on abstract one? I think so. If you can use MetaMask, yes, you can. So that will work. I am going to send it directly to you. Let me show it on screen. Since we have to breach sand, it's gonna have some slippage on it, but I'm gonna show it live so you can see it, what's happening. There's some slippage on it, so you can see here, this is your wallet address. I'm gonna put here 3.04 sand, and you're going to receive, it's gonna do all of the transaction. Swap amount too small to cover fees required to execute swap. Really? Can you at least swap it for USDC? And we're going to lose 14%. That is quite a lot. So what happens? Polygon. Okay. At least here we can get the full price. Let's do that. I'm gonna do the long route. First, swap sand to USDC. Here we go. Now, second step is... Ian, my bad. I just sent you, instead of sending you MLP, I sent you USDC on Polygon. It's the price you were meant to receive. It's the exact same value, but now I cannot trade it for MLP. You have to do it yourself. So if you look your wallet address on Polygon, you would have some USDC right there. I know. I just looked here when I was watching these wallets. I thought I was trading within my own wallet address, but like it's okay. My bad. These got me off guard. Coming back here, just for everyone that showed up late and has just joined now, we've got the bingo card updated. You can track on the prize pools that will get updated every week, so new prizes will be added up here. If there's not a claimed bingo line this week, this prize pool will go to next week. The full bingo as well. If this month there's not a full bingo, the prize will migrate to next month and we'll keep adding on. Soon we will have also this for the leaderboards as well. You will be able to see here your claiming button and how much prizes there is in each leaderboard. The badges, we've got a couple of new badges added up, which have been hatchling on Heis. That is related with the Pengu token. Being us on abstract ecosystem, it does make a lot of sense that we have badges related with Pengu trading. So we've got all of these ones. Those were the newly added badges. Staking API has been really solid on the 5%. So as I was saying early on the stream, if we're able to be between the range of 4-6% and have this average of 5%, I think we're in a really sustainable position for the long term. So I really like this API. If it can be better, even better, because that means the protocol is doing really good. But for now, the time being, 5% is a really solid number. We've got also the Misty Mountain competition that I was just talking about, and I was just showcasing. If you want to participate, the pass is 50 cents, and you can get it right here. The competition has been extended by 1 week because last week we had a bug that Fred was able to find out what it was. Since we've got rid of it and a lot of you was affected during last week, we decided to extend it now to 3rd of November as the deadline for this competition to happen. So if you want to participate, the prize pool, it is right now on the 600 cent mark. So it is already a big prize pool. Every pass that we sell, it will go towards that prize pool. So it keeps adding up and stacking up. So in terms of MLP price, this right now, it is at 226. Nazman, how is it going? Welcome. You just joined in the very moment we were doing a recap of the stream and getting ready to close the stream as well. Having that said, let me see if I can find someone to raid. I see Manmatty, but first let me just search for the sandbox. Let me search for the sandbox. Maybe there could be someone playing. Nah. Got my expectations high. No, we don't have that. So Mad Matty it is. We're going to raid him. Wait, I'm going to start stream. Okay, perfect. Fred is about to stream, so we'll be raiding Fred and Ferd. One of Sandbox Tech have the coin as well. One of the Sandbox Tech have the coin. What do you mean? Thanks for the ticket. Thanks to the ticket. Play game for fun. You sent a coin to the tech. I'm not sure what that means. He took your coin away? What did he do? What did he do to your coin? Hang on a second, let me go over here. I cannot see Fred has already went live. Okay, he is already live. Let's do this. Perfect. So let's raid Fred. He's got some amazing stuff. As usual, if you have any question... Huh? I opened Jira ticket and in reply was they bought 1 coin. Oh, for real? They bought 1 coin. Nice! Play game for fun. To test the game. Nice! Play game for fun. That's really well done. Getting the game, the sandbox devs to buy. We know the drill. We have to say everything is having an issue. You put an asset for sale for 500 sand and you make the game devs to buy the thing you're selling. Smart move. Smart move. Alright, as I was saying, if you have any questions related to the sandbox or the game maker, there's no one better to ask to than Fred and Ferd. We will be rating him right now. As for myself, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all the messages, your presence, and chat time we had together. We will be back on the next week. If you've got any questions, you know where to find me and us. It can be over the Discord, it can be over Twitter. You can choose where you want to reach out. Shoot out any questions you might have regarding either the Misty Mountain competition, MLP, just let us know. We're very, very reachable, let's put it that way. And for now, it will be all. We'll be back next week. I hope you enjoyed the stream and you enjoyed this time. We've got some really cool updates regarding MLP and everything that's going on. So, yeah, that was it. See you on the next one. We will be back with more stuff, more updates, more news. And for the time being, let's raid Fred and Fred. Cheers, goodbye for now, and let's freaking go. Rating went